All right, so I'm looking at number 1 over here, and I see it says 200 times 9/10. Okay, so you could do it either of two ways here. I have basic fact of 9 times 2, which I know is 18. Then I count 1, 2, 3 zeros before those numbers. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 zeros before those numbers. Now let's look. The decimal point in 200 is 1, 2 spots to the left. Just remember that, 2 spots to the left. In the 9/10, it's 1 spot to the left. So let's remember that. So if I have 2 spots to the left and another one over here, I have a total of 3 spots I have to move this decimal point in my product. So I'm going to move it 3 spots to the left. So I go 1, 2, 3. Now it has 2 zeros there. Oopsie. You only need the 1. Okay, we don't say 0, 0, 18,000s. It's 18,000s and we just have 1 0 there. The other way you can do it is just, again, take your basic fact of 2 times 9 is 18. I don't like to put the zeros. I just like to count. I count 1, 2, 3 spots over. So in my product, I would put 1, 2, 3 spots over. And in that third spot, there's no digit there. So you put a 0. Okay? Either way is correct. So you're going to do that for the next one. You will see there, a second. You will see here again, it has zeros in the numbers, the digits you're multiplying. This is 200 by 4/10. I see my basic fact of 2 and 4. So that's what I'm going to multiply first. I get the basic fact of 8. Again, if you want to put 3 zeros before the 8, you can do so if that's the way you like to do it. For me, I'm just going to count the decimal spots over. So in 200s, I have 1, 2 spots to the left. In 4/10, I have 1 spot to the left. So that's a total of 3 spots. So my basic fact of 8 here, I'm going to count over 1, 2, 3. There's no digit here, so I have to put a 0. There's no digit here, so I have to put a 0 and my decimal point. If I did it the other way, same thing. I count over 1, 2, 3. Still gives me the same answer. Now, boys and girls, if you have a 0 before the decimal point or no 0, it's still the same answer. This, 8,000s, is still the same as this, 8,000s. Okay? So again, look at your decimal point, where it belongs, and check your work. You'll be doing that for 3, 4, 5. It's just use your basic facts. 6, 7, 8. Do that for 9. This one you would have to find the other factor, but again, use basic facts. And let me just do number 10 with you. I started number 10. So look at this question. It says, on an average day, a garden snail can travel about 3/100 of a mile. The snail travels 8/10 times as far as the average distance on day 1. It travels 4/10 times as far as the average distance on day 2. How far does it travel in 2 days? So part 1, you're just answering what they said in the question here. It says, what are you being asked to find? This is like our cube strategy right here, 2 days, okay? Now the next part here, you're just taking the information. This is like when we circle things. I'm running out of time. So over here, I'm just going to put from the information. That's going to be my 3/10 because it says how much he travels in a day, the snail. How many times as far as? That's going to be my 8/10. And the last one's going to be my 4/10. Okay. And over here, just follow the models, multiply here, then you add them together, and you get your answer.